Hi, this is Vijay, and you're watching Focus and Blur channel. And today's topic is something that's becoming more and more important in middle class lives, and it's share trading. Now, when I say share trading, I mean individual share trading. Now, before I go further, I want to say that I am not a government approved investment advisor. Okay. But whatever I'm going to say today is coming from past 15 years of experiences. And I've learned from many people. Just to name a few, I would say Rob Black, who had a radio show in Bay Area, Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett, then of course Jim Chanos and Peter Schiff. There are many others as well. So in this video, we are going to see the basic principles of share trading and how to ensure that share trading is investing and not gambling. And I have devised various thumb rules, and we are going to go over those thumb rules. So, if you follow these thumb rules, I do believe that it will be much easier for you to navigate the share market. So, let's jump in. Now, the first criterion is straight from Hindi movie, Lambi Race Ka Ghoda. Now, for those people who do not understand Hindi, it means that we have to find a company that's going to last for a long time. Now, how do we ensure that? Right, so we have to check whether the company has enough cash on its hand so that it will not face cash crunch in near future. Right? For example, if we sleep today and wake up tomorrow, the company should still be there. Right? So we need certain peace of mind. Also check whether it has positive cash flows. Yeah, let's say the company stock goes down by 30%, 40%, right? The company should be able to withstand the pressure and it should not sell itself, even if somebody gives a premium of, let's say, 20%, right? For example, if the stock price is down by 50% and if another company comes in and gives the premium of 20% to the last traded stock price, then it's not going to be enough for you, right? So these are the very first things that you should look for when you're trying to find a company. Now, the second criterion is that never bet on a third horse. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, if you take any sector and assume that the sector has many companies, right? So there will be a leader, then there will be a second company who's trying to become the leader, and there will be the other companies who are third, fourth, etc. So this criterion states that you can invest in either first or second, but don't go beyond that. If you want to invest in third or fourth, let those third and fourth companies become either second or first companies. Then you can start thinking about investing in them. Now, why is that? Right. So look around. So you can take any sector. For example, let's take TV sector or mobile operating system or even laptop operating system, GPU chips, or even the case of Mexican cuisine restaurants. Right. So how many companies are there in these sectors, right? And how many companies which are either third or fourth do you think are actually going to become first and second in near future? So the likelihood of third and fourth company becoming first and second is pretty slim. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. There are some exceptions. For example, in the cloud, we do see there are multiple companies competing right now. But those are the exceptions. So, as a general thumb rule, I would say it's better if you invest in either first or second companies and ignore the rest of the companies till they become first or second. Now, the next criterion is this feeling that because I like the company's product, everybody else is going to like the product as well, and this company is going to do well. Now, I'm going to narrate something from my personal experience. I'd gone to a restaurant that was serving noodles, right? Different types of noodles. And I thought, wow, what a forward looking menu. I had never seen such a variety. And noodles were pretty good as well. I thought because I like the product, everybody else is going to like this product as well. And eventually, people will go to this restaurant and the stock will keep on rising. So I went, I didn't think through, I didn't look at too many other things, and I just bought the stock. And what happened essentially was the stock kept going down and down and down because of other reasons. And I barely broke even after many, many months. So, what I'm trying to tell you here is that just because you like the product, that doesn't mean everybody else is going to like the product as well. And that doesn't mean you should go and buy the stock. Now, this could be one data point like, okay, you like the product, okay, the company might be doing something that's right. But that doesn't mean you should go and immediately buy the stock. Look at the other criteria as well, think through, and only then invest. Next one is straight from Warren Buffett's book, Where is the Moat? Now, many may ask what exactly is the meaning of moat. What it means is that whether a company has consistent and enough advantage over its peers. For example, a company may have a monopoly in certain sector or a large market share. What I would like to suggest is more important is whether the company will be able to retain that moat going forward. So for that, we have to look at the company's history, whether the company has consistently delivered innovative products and whether it's still retaining that culture of innovation. So you should also watch company's CEO's video, whether the company CEO is able to project competence or not. That's a very important thing. The CEO should be able to understand the company's core products. So he should not be just using buzzwords. So you should carefully watch CEO's videos. Also, I would like to suggest you have to be a bit wary of the family owned companies which are being run by third or fourth generation, where the children were born with a silver spoon. If there is not enough professional management, then we can mark that as a red flag. Also, I would suggest that it's better if the company is innovating and failing rather than not innovating at all. So, a long time ago, I had this issue with Tesla. For example, I was essentially deciding whether I should invest in Tesla or not. And actually, I was agreeing with Jim Chanos, and Jim Chanos was for shorting Tesla rather than actually investing in Tesla. And he had listed various reasons for that. And I was agreeing with all of those reasons. And I thought, yes, actually, I should short Tesla. But I didn't. And one of the reasons was I didn't know how to do that. But I didn't learn. And for whatever reason, I didn't short it. And what I learned, and of course, the Tesla shot up. So, what I learned from that was sometimes it's better to be on the side of someone who is doing something rather than the guy who is not doing something. Right. So, for example, if the guy is doing something and failing but trying again, eventually that guy may succeed. But it's better to invest in that guy rather than investing in a company where there is no innovation. They are not doing anything at all, to be honest. They are just continuing the old product. So what I would suggest is it's better to invest in a company that is continuously evolving. It may fail in some sectors, it may fail in some products, but that's okay. But at least it's innovating. In this section, I'm going to club all the remaining points. First of all, whenever we buy a stock, we have to understand that we are not buying the entire company, right? So the stock price is affected by many factors such as the company, the industry that the company is in, the share market, as well as the world economy, right? So we do not control any of those factors. So in case the stock price goes down, and if you think that your original thesis is still valid, then you may want to double down, right? So you need to have some cash on the side for this situation. So what I would like to suggest is whenever you're investing, do keep some cash on the side. Don't invest using all the money you have. Now, the second point is about diversification. Many times you hear that you should not diversify too much, etc. What I have found is eight is my limit. I don't want to go beyond eight stocks at any point in time. because I don't have enough energy and I don't have enough time to focus on more than 8 stocks. So, I mean, your limit may vary. I'm just telling you what my experience has been. Also, do not invest the money that you are going to need in near future, because you never know how long it's going to take to recover your investment to make some money on any particular stock. So always remember that don't invest with the money that you are going to need in near future. And the last one is definitely do not invest in something that you do not understand. For example, I'm an engineer. I can understand some technologies, stocks, and other stocks like food, banks, etc. But I have never invested in pharmaceuticals because I don't understand that. You may have some other areas like that. So it's okay. You don't have to invest in all the sectors. So that's one of the important things as well. Now, after watching all this, some of us may have this feeling that why do I need this, right? Why should I worry about share trading or learn about it? And there are a few reasons. First of all, this is the investment, and you can liquidate this investment in a matter of few seconds or minutes, right? So, for example, let's say you buy a land and you may have to sell the land, right? So it's a lengthy process, but that's not the case here. Let's say you buy a land and somebody encroaches upon the land, and again, it becomes a really lengthy process to even retain your investment. Let's say you buy a flat or an apartment and rent it out. What if the renter doesn't move out, right? So we are living in a situation where everything is not under our control. But this is the type of investment that is almost entirely under our control, right? So you may give another example like gold, etc. But even you have to have a locker and you have to ensure that you are able to keep that safe. And again, the gold, you can view it as a hedge against inflation, but I don't think not too many people would advise putting all your money in gold. So as more and more money is being saved by middle class, I would say that this is one avenue that is easier to invest in. And if you don't want, you can get your money out immediately as well. So going forward, I do believe as India's middle class rises in saving as well as in numbers, more and more people are going to invest in the share market. So what I would suggest is you should also teach your children about this, so that when they are growing up, they are aware of the surroundings, they are aware of the companies, and as soon as they start saving, they can start putting some money away, except after having emergency fund. So, um, so if you think that this was a useful video, then I would suggest please like the video, share it, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.